I've got my reservations about this reserve list card.
Only shooting stars break the
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing with Rofellos, Llanowar Emissary. It's banned in Commander, banned as Commander in Dual Commander, it's on the reserve list, and it's absolutely disgusting. It taps for mana based on the number of forests you control. Whether those are just your lands or your creatures you're turning into forests, it generates a lot of mana, coming down as early as turn 1, and then giving you enough mana to cast the big spells. Now you're going to notice that this deck's curve is very 1, 2, 3, 9. Because that's what this deck is doing. It is casting some cheap, good ramp, setting up for some card draw, and then exploding onto the board with tons of extremely high-powered cards. And in this deck, you can even generate infinite mana and generate infinite card draw using cards like Staff of Dominion. And because this card is only 2 mana, you're definitely pressuring your opponents to have removal for it, so you don't go off. So let's take Rofellos into the queue and see if we can see the forest for the trees. It's Vivi. If they've got a lot of burn in their opening hand, they could certainly slow me down. I will start with a nice fast hand, though. Arboreal Grazer getting out an additional land. Next turn, Rofellos, and the potential to untap it or rescue it, putting it back into my hand. We got options. I think y'all know what Vivi does. Did I even say? No, but I don't think I need to say. Vivi, cast non-creature spells, make a lot of mana. Hello, yes. Hey, roll. So they didn't go for removal.
Luck will break my way, eventually.
I get down a land. Okay, could I do this? I don't have another elf to untap with it. Because the return the elf is part of the cost here. So I will go for Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Into Henge. And then this is kind of weird, like I'm untapping it, but I don't actually have an untap for it. I'm doing this to draw a card off of Henge. Ah, there's an elf. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and we can rescue this now once a turn using the symbiote. Or untap it. It depends on if I need the mana or not. Brawl, you're such a cutie on the day that you got stabbed and cheated on. Somebody chat said that they're glad that it's Vivi being bullied. Yeah, this deck shouldn't exist. This is genuinely my loot deck that I took this loot deck and I changed a couple cards. I added more high end and then, wow, look at that. This is ridiculous. What a silly card. Let's get the Augur in hand. Playing the loot would be cool. But I'm gonna do this. We untap, we put that back in hand. Keep drawing. Come on. Scoop bugs. Hawk. Swing. I guess I could have attacked with Rofellos. I don't even have a use for all this mana! This is peak green. This is my turn 4, right? I think I went first. Yeah. Yeah, it was turn 1, turn 2, both of those, turn 3, turn 4. Everything else. Hi, Vivi. Brawl. I mean, they could still win from here. They just gotta take enough extra turns. Yeah, just gotta take enough extra turns and I die. Harmonic Prodigy will double the triggers. Actually, from both of them, they're both wizards. Yeah, this guy, he doesn't even tap to make mana. I have to tap. I'm a respectable creature type. Tails, he punches himself in the face. Tails, he punches himself in the face. Nice. This currently generates 5 mana. Yeah, they could Cyclonic Rift all this back in the hands. At least I get to keep all the lands. Oh, Roll gets to transform if he wants to. He chooses to transform.
If you don't want to get zapped,
And then he gets another thumbs up. Good job. They could, kill the symbiote. Nope. Okay.
lightning always strikes twice.
They got lots of mana. Quarry Steel Cutter, they've definitely already cast their second spell this turn. By the way, I'm actually going to put this Llanowar Elf back into my hand to use it to draw another card once they're out of mana. First strike. That's cool. Vivi's very big. Probably gonna jump off with their Grazer. Cool, they only have 3 mana left. Yeah, it's cool. I start my turn with a lot of mana. Don't shove me, dog. I think I'll actually block with the Pock too, just to reduce damage dealt. Let me see. Do I have lethal off any of these? No, so I am going to block a little extra here. It's very unlikely I'll be able to get rid of the Prodigy. And, yeah, I'll untap my Elf. I'm just doing this so I'll draw another card. Very Zone Guard. Ooh, Lamog. I think I'll be able to push through with the bill activations. Because we can tap for 10. And then where's my Haywire? There we go. Untap you. We've got counters on a bunch of stuff because of this. Bill. 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 Nah, the science guy. Get him! We love mana sinks here. This dude's been awesome in this deck. Again, this deck was my loot deck that I just kind of swapped a couple cards around for. And then bam, Rofellos. I don't mind bullying a Vivi. They're everywhere. I really don't. You gonna block or what? Oh, the answer is what? And their timer running out. No blocks declared. So all those big buffed up critters get to swing in. Out of here, you ding-dang wizards. Tifa Lockhart going up against a deck that has almost no interaction. My deck is based around ramping and then getting out my own threat, and their threat is Tifa. She doubles her power with every landfall, and you can increase her base power very easily to make her scary. Wow, these animations are really weird after the update. I do have a piece of interaction I can actually fetch, though. If I can make enough mana, then I can, like, finale for Cityscape Levelers and Koglas, depending on how much mana I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if I want it. So I will start... I was gonna look for you. I have almost no interaction, but I still have some. And look! There it is! I was like, oh man, I have to get 1 more mana in order to finale for Kogla. Oh, look what I drew! Kogla! Okay, so there's Mossborn. That could still also kill me. 4, 9. So X equals 7. I really want X equals 8. Okay, land on the top. That's a human, though, I can put back in hand. I'll just swing in here, because I'm pretty sure if they have a way to, like, get this Hydra to kill me, it's going to kill me anyway. Turn 3 Kogla, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Don't worry about it. Emerald Medallion discounts their green spells. Let's see if they have any Harrows or anything of the sort. Mossborn to 2. They can play an additional land. It's a fetch land, and automatically sacrificing 1. This will go up to 8. I'll take 8. Okay, Lotus Cobra on top. I'll take that. To fetch her to Pure Forest. I'm gonna go for the Pure Forest. Because the things that I'm able to get off Finale right now are like... It's not the buff. It's not X equals 10. You can do X equals 8, though. And I think y'all know what that is. Classic. It's not oof, it's hoof. And I have lots of little critters. Axavar Fate Thief just came out in a new alchemy set and is going to be heisting. But you can't warp from the command zone, so the crime begins with Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer. Ragavan, you probably already know, he's gonna hit me, he's gonna steal my cards, he's gonna make treasures. This dude heists, but you have to discard as part of the heisting, unless your hand is empty. Nice Oracle. You should play a land. Ah, yes. Mana. Mana good for me. Mana forever. Lotus Cobra. Forest. Rofellos. We were felling at him. Yeah, I want to ideally, like, Paw Caro. You may steal. What'd you get? Oh, call me at Bamboo Groves. Or you could play this. You got another land in hand? It's not technically playing a land, it's just putting a land into play. These are legally distinct. Hey, it's Axivar! Nothing. Oh no, the token left play. So they commit a crime, getting a tapped treasure, and they heist. You don't want Brotherhood's End? I guess it would kill everybody. And with this, they'll be able to continue triggering this. Beast Whisperer. Tappa. And pass the turn. I have mana. I don't have a way to stop the Axivar stuff, but I have mana. I have a lot of mana. And I'll have more soon. And more for Rofellos. Yo, you stole Wary Zone Guard? That's awesome. Oh, they don't have any lands in their graveyard, though. It'll still get bigger. They could sacrifice the treasure or, like, swing in with the Kami in order to get the Axivar. Or try to. I'll just let it hit. And I want to wait until, Oh, actually, this doesn't trigger on lands, right? Void, unlike Revolt, is non-land permanent. They want to slurp from the graveyard. That's a crime they can commit. What am I doing with all this mana? Nothing! Well, hopefully I'll, like, I don't know, top deck an Eldrazi Titan. I've got, like, 5 of them in the deck. They're in here because I know I have mana. My bog! But you keyed! They drop a land, and they get to heist. Once their hand is empty, by the way, the heist is free. Well, they just have to trigger it. But that's easy with the Magna, because it's like, they will always have the treasure from the previous crime committance. This is also some free crime committance. Dang it, game, that's not what I wanted. Should probably leave this back to block, but I'm a vengeful sort. Anyway, this way I can kill Rofellos, who taps for 11 mana I can't use. Cast him again to try to trigger Beast Whisperer. And we whisper, Beast. I don't even know if the mic picks that up. Hopefully. Oh, it smells so good in my apartment right now. Nick's making food. Monument to Endurance. Whenever they discard, they get one of these. And they do discard as part of Axivar. Well, except they don't have cards in hand. But if they did have cards in hand... imagine! Oh, hey, World Weave. Yeah, I'll do that, too. This card is silly and it shouldn't cost 3 mana. That is my opinion of it. Bill! It's not limited to once a turn, it's... Yes, Puck is also silly. There are many silly things happening here. Rock and roll. They're exiling the Kami of Bamboo Graves from the graveyard. Crime committed. Oh, they stole a Cityscape Leveler? Sweet. Prime committed. I get a Power Stone, which I guess I can use for Bill. And they steal once again. And they can even replace that discarded card, thanks to Monument of Endurance. What did they have? Plasma Bolt? Things are happening. Hey, Xenotop, thank you for the sub. I'm going to spread these out since they have the Cityscape Leveler. And I just want to make sure that, like, any of these is able to block and kill this. Or that I can force them to block. Options. Yeah, I'll activate Bristly Bill. And then I guess I'll do it again. And, I could do it a few more times off Rofellos. I have big boys, you must block them. Is Bristly Bill the real MVP of this deck? I mean, it is one of the best mana sinks. It is an incredibly useful card. The more mana you have, the more it scales. It's kind of like when you're running, oh, what's the other Kami? The one that, taps for the amount of power that it has and increases your +1/+1 counters. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Yeah, amazing card with Bill. So they're blasting the Hydra because, again, it has trample. I'll block with Rofellos. And, yeah, why not? And now I have adequately large creatures. The Cityscape Leveler is in my graveyard. And I have, again, so much mana. Aw, they ate it out of the graveyard. They discard. Aw, Walla! I love Blazing Root Walla. How much mana do I have? Don't worry about it. Our opponent is doing a good job stealing. I appreciate you, Chewy Pearson. Thanks for the crime. Alright. We want to get the card out of the deck. Reduce our chances of hitting nothings. Hit a nothing. Go to combat. Swing with all of these. They all have to be blocked. Does Bill have 130 power? Do you want to see it go up more? They're stealing. What did they get? Wow, 2 lands and Birds of Paradise. And they have enough treasure. They could have stolen like a big Eldrazi or something. They have a good amount, like, with the treasures here. And a bunch of different types in graveyard. No, I don't have another land. Alright, so they're bringing out all the little dudes here. They don't get haste, though. And they're also 1/1s. could. Just a little. Like a little. Little more. Yes, sir. A 1/1 cityscape leveler is like, I'm a threat. Double it. Double it. Do it again. I need the Elvish Mystic to be a threat. Okay, cityscape leveler. You gonna blast my bill? I think Beast Whisperer, stopping the card draw. I take 1 damage. Impetuous Lootmonger, they will discard and heist, but there's no cards to discard, so they just get to steal. And whatever they stole isn't useful. It was probably like... It was probably like a mana dork. GG. Cloud X Soldier. Going to be doing a big swing in. Getting a bit of card draw if they've buffed their creatures up. Rather than play the thing that will definitely put a land into play, I'm going to say, hey, you're going to put a land into play for me. Yeehaw! They said lands, am I right? Lands, I am so right. All I want to do is ramp. That's all I do. All right, I'm out of lands. I used them all up. Nice, Stoneforge Mystic. Going to grab an equipment. Can also freely put that equipment into play. I shouldn't say freely. It's 2 mana. Really good. Stomper with Nantuko. Yep, I'm planning on cloning the dinosaur. But I could also just play Vaultborn Tyrant. And then I could clone Vaultborn Tyrant. Yeah. Sort of Feast and Famine does give them protection from my deck. Except for the colorless cards. If I get a forest next turn, I can Ulamog. Hi, lightning. Real lightning. And Moggin and Poggin. Exile top half of their deck. When it attacks in, they will have to sacrifice 6 permanents. And if that weren't, like, I don't know, enough to scare them off. What is this, turn 3 or something? 4? Yeah. That's what we do. Yay! More lands! But Amy, they only have 5 permanents! Good for them! Okay. Now they'll have none permanents. GG. Rofellos versus himself. I do go first. I've got a way to get some extra land into play, but they're going to be doing the same thing. They're going to be Rofellosing. Ooh, they have the old border Rofellos, and I have the old border Rofellos, and we're both going to play a bunch of forests and then tap for a lot of mana and play big spells. Oh, but they're going to have their Rofellos tap first because they have a Chrome Mox. All right, what do you play off however much mana you're going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana right now. Hey, I forgot forgot we have this. Yeah, once he taps for 5 mana, you can loop and generate infinite mana. Which is like, awesome, cool, great. Terrible, terrifying. Try to slow them down a little with Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger. Right now, Rofellos is only tapping for 3. Only tapping for 3 mana. And again, it costs 4. I don't know why they did that. I guess for fun? Genesis wave out your whole deck and hopefully win. Hey, Priest of Titania! That's like another Rofellos. Mossborn Hydra. I feel like cloning Prime Times. Cloning Hydras. Oh yeah, I think I'll clone Prime Times. And I'll actually grab one of my non-forests here. And a fetch to set up. Yeah, we're doing Rofellos stuff. Alright, I'll swing in for 7. I have considerably more lands than they do. Tapping for 4, tapping for 7! Getting a little extra out of that. I mean, that just twiddles, I think, right now, right? Or taps and untaps for no actual gain. This doesn't go up through the loop. Is it generating additional? No, it's not. Or is it one more per loop? No, it's exactly even. They're on the break even right now. He needs to tap for 5 for this to go infinite. I guess we can give him a thumbs up. Good job spinning your wheels. Ooh, Tooth and Nail. I'm not sure if Tooth and Nail can find anything that will save them, though. Yeah, Vorinclex Hoof, like, that would be a pretty big hit if I didn't have a 64/64. Okay. Yay, Llanowar Elf! Amazingly, they played the Rofellos first, but we still got there. GG. Sliver Weftwinder. This fella's going to be warping in slivers, and each time a sliver enters, you get another sliver in the top cards of your deck. And slivers draw you a card, conjuring even more into your library. This is the sort of card that's a self-perpetuating engine. The more slivers you get, the more slivers you get. I'm exploring. Yay. You like the art on this? Me too. This is great art. have next turn a lot of mana. And I'll also get another Elf or Elemental since I have a fetch land. Can you warp the commander? Nope, because the commander is not in the hand. And that's what determines if you can warp with it. All right, we'll use this. I'm gonna have too much mana, I feel. Warp. You can tap for one more, but it will give me less control over the top of the deck. So I'm gonna tap this for just 3. Nice, so I can change what's on top of the deck. Still not an Elf or Elemental on top. That's okay. Fanatic of Ronus, Allosaurus Shepherd. Hopefully they don't just like board wipe. But I don't know. I unloaded my hand. I think that was turn 3, right? Nice. Lumra, Bellow of the Woods. Wow, I've gotten to go first in a lot of these games. I don't have anything on turn 1, but I have something that I haven't actually gotten to play yet with this deck, which is Ashaya, who turns all my creatures, well, my non-token creatures, into forests. So I can have Rofellos be a forest to count for himself for more mana. Then I have Nissa, who cares about the number of forests you have, for a big trample buff. I'm going to hope that this is enough. While they are going to be self-milling, sacrificing a lot of lands, and then bringing back those lands. With Lumra, Lumra's also huge. She gets real big, real big. Hi. Hello. Okay, they're killing Rofellos, which is a very, very correct thing to do. It unfortunately cuts me off from the Ashaya next turn play. I'll play this bug. Like a bug. Bug. And then I guess Rofellos next turn, hoping for Ashaya the turn after. Hi, Bill. Some chump blockers, at least. The little insect tokens. And then eventually Scoot Swarm clones. Rofellos returns. Sylvan Safekeeper lets them sacrifice their lands, and they can even like do that right before playing Lumra to just bring all of them back and get tons and tons of triggers here. I'm gonna save that. No more lands in hand, at least. Let's get wild with it. I don't have enough to Nissa hoof them to death here. Until next turn. And then I do. Yeah, she doesn't give haste. So I guess I'll just, like, play her and plus. Boop. Is it still lethal? They would be getting, I guess, plus 11, but there's only 2 attackers, so they just get jump blocked. Or, not jump blocked, but they just get blocked. Or, no, they just let it go through. It's not lethal. Yeah, plus 11 would mean, 24 damage, and they're at 26. Next turn we have it, though. Next turn. Yeah, they slowed me down with that early fight. But we still got there. Hey, it's the same person playing Rofellos. I matched into them earlier. I have Staff. Okay. Let's do this. You and I, Rofellos. You and I. Me's and yous. Forest versus forest. Ice versus Till versus Thrill. Step 1, forest. Also a forest. Ah, Chrome Mox are gonna get to play the Rofellos. Who did you exile? Palaka Worm! Oh. I respect it. I love Palaka Worm. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm gonna do! So they have 5 mana. There's another land. Cool forest, dog. Cool forest. Okay, Vista. Sacrifice it. I also harrow. Perfectly symmetrical violence. Always the answer. Staff of Dominion. I have infinite next turn. What do you got? Infinite this turn? Monkey! Rofellos dies. They can destroy the staff next turn if I don't leave up mana to tap this. Or alternately find a way to, like, blast that. Bugs in the Grave. This has a tap ability, right? Yeah, it does. But 7 mana is not 8 mana. Cost 4 and a tap. Okay, so I'm going to go Rofellos, Mox, Amber. Pass the turn. Now, I could also tap Rofellos to stop them from having as much mana, but... like... I'd rather try to get my infinite going next turn. Unless I, like, put it on the stack here and there's something I can do about it. Cirque and Goreclaw, that is a haste enabler. Alright, I will tap target creature, Kokla. And they know how this deck works just as well as I do. So let's make it so this will go faster. The more forests I have in play, the faster it will go. Do you have a thing? I want to get my lands in play first. So you tap for more mana. And play that one out of my hand. Okay, cool. Tap for 9. Untap target creature. Tap for 9. Untap this artifact. Yep, and I can draw infinite cards. I can play these nasty boys from my hand. And eventually find a way to, I don't know, destroy all their stuff. Smash in. Win game. GG. Another Tifa Lockhart. Being piloted by, I'm not fine, a very regular Brawl player in the queue. I don't have another elf, but I do have Harrow, and this is like a cool turn 1 to play. It can kind of like protect Rofellos if they get a fight ability. While Tifa's gonna try to kill me fast. And look at me having Kogla in opening hand. One of my few ways to kill a Tifa. Yeah, she can one turn kill you just so fast. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready. They go first? Oh, I go first. I feel like I've gone first in most of my games, which that's really great because I'm a stupid explosive green card deck. Rofellos. I'm Not Fine also makes YouTube stuff. Yeah, I know I'm Not Fine makes a lot of Brawl stuff and also just like is present in the Brawl community. I don't know about their videos, but I know that they're a brawler. A baller and a brawler. Good old mana neutral plays. I think I could have also, like, played the Nissa, returned it to my hand, and technically generated, like, one more mana that turn, but there's not, like, a reason to do it. The last upload was, like, 2 years ago. Yeah, but, like, they still play Brawl. Hey, it's Bill time! Bill's been an all-star in this deck. Okay, Nissa. Vista. Get myself an Elfer Elemental in hand. And it is... Oh, Beast Whisperer! Card draw, nice. Nice, Nykthos. I will untap you, returning this into hand. That will get me another draw off Beast Whisperer, too. I'll go to combat, swing with Coca. And then next turn... Or, oh god, right, second main. And this is a new instance of Nissa. Oh my god. Alright, give me another Elfer Elemental. I was like, oh wait, my turn's done. My turn is actually not done. Thank you. Okay. I forgot. Just gonna grab a fetch land. And this is a new instance of Nissa, so it got me Ashaya, who makes Rofellos go even nutsier. But yeah, Nissa Ashaya, that's lethal next turn. Oh, they love hanging. I mean, there's a Nissa Planeswalker. The Flipwalker Nissa makes an Ashaya token. It's turn 3? Oh. So yeah, they should get rid of Rofellos. Like, it shouldn't be in this format. Okay, land. I don't even think I need to do the Ashaya thing, so I won't. I'm just gonna Nissa minus game. I could take so many more game actions. There is no reason for me to do it. Swing in. End the game. GG. It's another Rofellos. I see people are starting to pick up on the fact that he's a problem. And should be banned. Just shouldn't be allowed as commander, and if you're not going to do banned as commander, just take him out of the format. Oh, hey, my opponent, I'm Not Fine, just stopped in the chat. I was saying when I was playing against you that you're like a pretty regular brawler, and I'm always happy to see more brawlers. I should have, played the other land there. I was excited to see you in chat. Yeah, this is not a card that I'm happy to see in Brawl. They just, they put this anthology out, and they genuinely showed it the day before. It goes out into Arena, and everyone's just like, Why is this? Why? Why are we doing this? We're in Untapped. It's got a 80% win rate for my version. Well, that's crazy because, like, this is just my loot deck. This is loot. This is loot with like 10 cards changed. There's a few more Eldrazi. Oh no, here we go. Version 7 of this deck, which is the version that has the commander swap, is at an 89% win rate. It has a 100% win rate on the play and a 50% win rate on the draw. I was right. I was mostly on the play when I was recording this. Hi, Lumra. Up. +5. I'm not gonna... I don't know. I took Lumber out of my deck. How much damage is this? 16... 22... Oh... I see. It's Xaxis. Yeah, anyway, there it is. Rofellos. Renin 6, perfectly designed to kill Rofellos. I have a nice way to get additional forests into play. Finale of Devastation I can use to find stuff. These guys are just letting me play extra lands, so I'm gonna mulligan. And Birds of Paradise, Fanatic of Ronus. Okay, where is Zone Guard? Hopefully I'll find one of the fetches. And if you're wondering, what do you mean kills your commander? Renin 6, not just here to recur Strip Mine, also can deal 1 damage to any target, which usually means RIP Birds of Paradise. I kind of like playing Augur of Autumn here. If I had another land in hand, I would go Explore into Fanatic. You have a Staff of Domination in hand, or on top of the deck. Ooh, nice. So they'll be taking out one of the combo pieces. Bye-bye. Gets this thing out of here. Here comes Renin 6. Are you gonna kill my Birds of Paradise? This is evil versus evil. Oh, certainly we are both losers here. Land goes in the graveyard so they could plus and bring it back. Though if they have a bolt, I feel like they'd probably kill this. Gamba? What do you think they're gambling for? Is it Strip Mine? Be honest. Be honest. It's Strip Mine. So yeah, Renin 6, another villain that came in on this anthology. Very much a villain. Chat saying their opponent is worse than us. Well, I didn't draw a land too, which is awkward because my deck has, I think, 44 lands in it. Yikes. Yeah, I need this thing. What, no strip mine? Hi.
Hey, Obi.
I'll take one bite. Yum, yum, yum. I ate a lot of beef already. You saw.
Yeah. This one got best.
And yogurt. Mm-hmm. I need lands. I need a land. Hey! I mean, this whole time they've also been like, you know, getting more cards. Oh god, Minskimbu. Hey. Hey guys, what's up? At least this taps for 4 next turn. So I'll be able to take out the blocker. They didn't go for the strip mine. they exile the land, a hoof, and then the staff. There is no boo. I could bop Ren, but I would rather get to play the Rampant Growth. There's still land in my graveyard. Yes! Chad, look, I have mana! I have mana, and I got to eat beef. Nick turned this game around. Thank you, Nick. What a hero. Oh, hey, Atali. Please don't steal my Eldrazi. Nothing big, nothing good. It's a medium card. What do you get on your side? Oh, ramp. Ramp's good. For them, not for me. Whenever they cast creatures, they'll be drawing cards, and they'll have a one-hit kill threat. Yeah, come here, Ragavan. Come here, you silly monkey. Dog, come on. Dog, come on. Okay. I can get rid of a land. I can play creatures off the top. I could technically put this back into hand and then play it again, but I don't have a land in the graveyard. I'm not too worried about counter spells. Do I want little guys? Big guys. Swinging at Ren. Destroying the Mox Amber. They let me kill that. Why did they let me kill it? I thought they would have chump blocked with one of these. Could trade with the Atali, but I think they'd rather like wait to try to transform it. Yeah, Watsy looked at Brawl and was like, yeah, you know what Brawl needs? Another strip mine commander. What you got? 6 mana. You could replay Ren in 6. You have a strip mine in hand. How many types do I have in the graveyard? 2. It costs 11. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I could technically cheat it into play using Eladamri, but then I don't get the on-cast ability. Okay, Archdruid's Charm, they're killing Kogla. Put into hand. What else is on top of my deck? Mox Amber. Like, yes, having a 13/13 is rad. But I really want to cast it. But that's all right. I think I actually saved the bug in hand because Ren can kill it. We get the lands, but there are no lands. You strip mine me, I'll have a land in the graveyard. Cool, Fury. I assume you kill Rofellos Eladamri. And I'm gonna take my 2-turn clock. Yeah, they spent a lot of their landfalls on strip mining, and they haven't had a way to play additional lands per turn, though they have gotten some extra lands into play with Song of Seasons. Rofellos! Don't have a way to cheat tap that down anymore. Hee. Didn't have a way to stop Emrakul, and that's cool with me. Soul of Windgrace. Going to be recurring lands from the graveyard. Can make itself indestructible. Draw cards. And, well, just be kind of scary. It's good at putting lands into the graveyard and even better at getting them out. Oh, they're ramping. Oh, they're ramping. Cobra. Rofellos. We'll see if they just go for Soul of Windgrace. A Talisman of Indulgence and, oh, Orb. Of course I'll let you mill. I love Orb. There's no lands in your graveyard? That's a problem. Lose a life. What is it? Oh, Phoenix. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not enough to go infinite on that. 9. I'm actually off by 1 on Ulamog. So I will go for Bristly Bill. Attacking in for 3. I've had Bill in a lot of games. Yeah, he likes showing up, which makes me happy. finish my water. Not much in there. Maybe I'll make more tea. It's a good haste enabler, but they need more in the graveyard to use it. They discard a land, get a land. Faster attacks, and we are going to channel, guaranteeing 2 more forests being available. There's nothing I'd be doing off that. Orb! Do I choose the Thrill of the Mill? Yeah, I love the Thrill of the Mill. Nice. Playing a land. And let me just start banking up some mana. Untap. Untap. So this is going to be generating 1 additional mana per loop. Which, yeah. it's a little clunky. Yeah, shortcut on Arena would be real nice. You start using it to draw cards soon. Like, maybe if I Ulamog, they'll leave, and then I won't have to think about it anymore. They're just like, oh, okay, well, she's doing this. Yeah, sorry. That's how the deck is. I'll go for drawing a card. A script to automate this would be helpful. Yeah, it would. It would. This slow and steady, tapping 1 at a time. It'll tap these for more mana so I can do more stuff without having to, fiddle twiddle. Am I having a good day? It's an unremarkable Wednesday, which is about all I can ask for. Oops. So anyway, Rofellos is banned in Commander. And I think should have been banned here. I feel that this is a card that shouldn't really be present in the command zone. And by having it present in the command zone, you're saying whether it's okay to play. But it's not okay to play. Because it's consistent, it's there, and it just accelerates your game plan so easily. And I'd like it if it weren't here. I'd also like it if they removed, like, Strip Mine and Mana Drain, and shucks, you could even get rid of Delighted Halfling, and I'd be okay with it at this point. I just want there to be less ramp. You know? Chat, you know what I'm saying? You know. Let's draw a card. Yeah, until I have lethal, I'm gonna keep going through, or until the clock starts going. I have a potential lethal off Ulamog in doing this, but I'd have to bank so much mana for it. One by one, I'll card these games. Yeah, I'm dead because of infinite time, but like they don't care. Maybe. Yeah, I don't even need the Ulamog technically. Like getting rid of the blocker, I can just buff both of those up. You think I should just do it? See if they scoop? Yeah, alright, let's see. Yeah, proliferating the land. So like I'm thinking we get rid of the blocker, and then I need to activate. Do I still need 3 times on it? Their red source? Oh, I hit this because that's the only mana that's up. If they have the Wind Grace ability to gain life. Yeah, going nowhere slowly, but... Hey, wizards! Yeah, I don't need to keep drawing more, because I have lethal. It's just eventually. I'm sorry, Mitarshi. It's 19 with 2 pumps. Yeah, and then Bill also is able to attack. And I could technically pump mid-combat by tapping that. Right, let's see if we can just do it now. And... Ah, and look, I even had 1 extra mana. Perfect. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. Rofellos is a problem. All right, I built this deck out of my loot deck. I think I mentioned that in at least 1 game. And it's stupid. The second that I built the deck to like actually have the cards that work better with Rofellos, I had a 90+% win rate, which is not where I want decks to be. My opinion is that like any deck like this, it's already annoying enough that turn 1 Llanowar Elf exists. Don't make frickin' Rofellos in the command zone be around. It's a less resolute Pawk. It's a like Pawk, except it comes out faster. It does less if it dies because it's not refunding itself, but it's still so quick and so hard to deal with because, especially if you go first, which I did in a lot of my games, it just gets out these horrifying threats so quickly. It's a ridiculous card, and the more lands you can play, the more lands you get into play, the nastier it can get. I would say Rofellos is a card that I hope matches up into the Pawks and the Teferis and the Ragavans and the Ruskos, because I don't think anybody else should have to deal with it. But until that happens, you can play it and you can get a lot of wins. They're fast wins too, because wow, you saw in this video, like, it's not as fast as something like Tifa that's just like combo done. It's more like, hey, I got rid of everything you have and I stole all your creatures and I'm doing all these things and I'm winning the game. Or I'm like hoofing or Nissa hoofing, because those also win very well. Yeah, I would say this is a card that should not have been this format. Same with Strip Mine. And hey, Wizards of the Coast, if you're going to put cards into Brawl, can you please Peter, please just curate it a little. Just a little, please. It'd be really nice. If you're looking for my deck list, you can find it in the description of the video. And if you're looking to suggest a commander, whether it's one of the new alchemy ones or one from Edge of Eternities or something weird that just kind of showed up in Arena like this guy, let me know. I'll do my best to brew them. This was actually not a deck I was planning on brewing, but I figured I have a loot deck. It's probably going to be about the same. Yeah, it's just about the same. I built it almost exactly the same because I just swapped a couple cards and bam, here we are. Rofellos. It's a deck. Thank you so much for watching and have a brawlful day.